Oh boy, another blunder by sad sack Attorney General Jeff Sessions. We are now learning that the Department of Justice official, Bruce Ohr, has not been interviewed, hasn't been contacted by the special counsel, Mueller, or Sessions' choice to investigate FISA abuse, that is, John Huber. It begs, well, a lot of questions, but one of them certainly is what exactly are Mueller and Huber doing if they aren't questioning key officials at the Department of Justice who have obviously immense conflicts and great profound questions about their conduct and actions. Joining us tonight with, we think, some of the more important answers is Victoria Toensing. She is attorney, founding partner of diGenova and Toensing, LLP. It is great to have you with us, and thanks for being with us, Victoria.
Good to be with you, Lou.
I know you're not stunned by much, but surely the fact that Bruce Ohr hasn't even been contacted by Huber or Mueller is a bit shocking to you, even though you know the full dimensions of this deep state corruption.
No, Mueller, I mean, his mandate from Rod Rosenstein, who did it very carefully, was only the Trump campaign in Russia, to the side. I am absolutely shocked that John Huber, U.S. Attorney for Utah, has not talked to not only Bruce Ohr or Nellie Ohr, but to my client, Doug Campbell, in Uranium One. Let me just give the viewers some history, because I know there's just so much coming out. It's hard. It's like drinking from a fire hose. Fall of 2017, Republican members of Congress were demanding a special counsel for several issues, two of them being Uranium One and the FISA wiretap application of Carter Page. In November, the Assistant Attorney General writes these congressmen and says, you know what, we got it. We're in charge. We've got senior prosecutors on it, and we're going to evaluate your accusations very closely. Not investigate, which is what I used to do at the Department of Justice, but evaluate. And we're going to see that this evaluation, he said in his letter, meets the highest standard of justice. Now, March of 2018, Jeff Sessions comes out and says, guess who I had in charge of all of this? I had John Huber, who's a U.S. attorney. Obama holdover, by the way, in charge of looking at all of these issues, Uranium One and the surveillance. Right. And now, 9 months later, not only has Bruce Ohr or Nellie Ohr been interviewed, but my client in Uranium One, who says to send you his regards, has not been interviewed. Now, how can you even evaluate those two issues without talking to those three people? How? It's a sham. It's a Potemkin village. It's a Potemkin investigation.
It's a cover-up from start to finish.
I'm appalled, and it's my home, my former home.
Well, you know, it's your home. Americans, all of us, depend on our Department of Justice to be something that it once was, but is obviously no longer. And for Jeff Sessions the other day to say that he will not be swayed by political considerations at the Department of Justice, when all that is moving the Department of Justice seems to be politics, and corrupt politics at that, and efforts to subvert this president, his administration, and simple decency at every quarter. It is a rogue department. It is a government unto itself, much like the State Department has been for probably 30 years.
But I want to add something,
yes.
Lou. Congressmen and women who are listening, you've been snookered. Get the department to tell you why these people have not been interviewed 9 months into the evaluation.
Do you know, let me ask you this. How much of Congress is complicit in this? You know, only a child, in my opinion, Victoria, would think that any of this is an accident. We have, you know, Devin Nunes has disappeared. He is the hero of the piece. He has, in his committee, have unearthed more revelations, but there has been nothing that comes from it. Paul Ryan, a lame duck, and a man without any presence whatsoever, certainly no conscience, because he has squandered the efforts of the entire Congress that has been investigating. Mitch McConnell. I mean, as you look around that government, and we're talking about Republicans and the Attorney General, my God, this is a government that has, I mean, it's the invasion of the body snatchers.
Republicans have never known how to kill. You've got to kill. Lou, you got to know how to kill.
Well, they don't even know how to wound. I don't think they even know.
You got me. You're right.
These people are, to me, it is absolutely flabbergasting what we are putting up with. And where do you think we're headed here? Because all of this has been going on. 11 months of the FBI investigation, then you put on top of that the special counsel's investigation. We're approaching 2.5 years of investigations of Trump collusion, when what's unfolding before us is corruption that is rampant and rancid throughout the Department of Justice, its leadership, and the FBI, and no one is being held accountable.
I feel like I'm Alice in Wonderland, and I fell down the rabbit hole because the world is topsy-turvy to me. We're investigating a collusion that wasn't there, and we're not investigating a collusion that was clearly there.
What will it take? Give me your best judgment. What would it take for anyone of conscience in that Department of Justice, any one of our congressmen, our senators, Republicans, to say this special counsel is a sad, pathetic joke, and it is tearing the nation to pieces, and it's got to end, and now? Why is there not a single voice other than that of the president here?
New leadership is what it's going to take, because Jeff, who is a nice man, but he's just not fit for this job.
Who's a nice man?
Jeff Sessions is a nice man. He is a Southern gentleman, but he's not fit. He doesn't know how to kill at all. And all he does is defend. He's always thought nobody at the Justice Department could do any wrong. And he's thinking, it's like the Catholic Church, Lou. Yeah. They're thinking they're protecting the institution by not bringing out the evil.
Does the president have to fire Sessions, Rosenstein?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But not before the elections, please. Just let these, let Brett Kavanaugh go through. Let's get a few things out of the way, and then we can.